I will be bringing you to the stage Miss Starlett Quarles. She is the hostess of the Dialogue on Wednesday nights from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1460 AM KTYM. The show focuses on topics for young professionals. All month long we are talking about sex, and her show today is about sex, sex, and more sex. Starlett Quarles, to the stage.
Thank you, Deanna. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? If you guys are not in the back, please come forward because we're going to talk about sex and we need all your energy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out tonight. We are going to be taping our show. As Deanna mentioned, I am the host of The Dialogue, which is a radio show every Wednesday here in Inglewood on 1460 AM KTYM. And like she mentioned, all month long, that's right, all month long we have been talking about sex. From men to women to teenagers, and we just had to take this conversation off the air and here in the live studio audience. So we're going to get started with our conversation on sex with our very, very exciting panel. And I'm going to bring them up for you guys, y'all. Our first guest, many of you have seen her on Def Comedy Jam. And if you guys don't have a program, make sure you get a program. Hilarious. You've seen her on Def Comedy Jam. She's going to be in Palm Springs next week doing a comedy tour, which is right in your program book, the Summer Throwback Weekend. Please welcome Ms. Melanie Camacho to Let's Talk About Sex.
What's happening? How y'all doing? Y'all make some noise for the newly renovated Savoy. Make some noise for that. And for Starlett for trying to put this on here tonight. Y'all give a sister some love trying to do something. Trying to sit at home and be on Facebook. So look, this is what I need y'all to do. This is like a TV show taping. So I know y'all sitting in the back. Y'all can go back in them seats in a minute, but we trying to look so when we pan the audience, it's more than just chairs that we see. So we can get everybody in just this section up in here. We sure be appreciating that whole table over there. We need the bartenders. We need y'all to stop working. And come on over here. I'm talking everybody in the club. Waitresses. All y'all, everybody. Where's the man that was in the bathroom selling stuff? We need you. We need you. We need all y'all to come on up here and have a seat. And check me out. Look, my hour special, thanks to y'all showing me so much love, I booked the hour special with Showtime. It will be out hopefully by September. So look out for it. My hour. Thank y'all. Hey. Okay, let's get ready to do this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, give Melanie Camacho a round of applause, please. A very funny gentleman by the name of Mr. Trey Elliott. He's a comedian and actor with the Laugh Mob Comedy. He's going to be doing some comedy here Tuesday coming up. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Trey Elliott.
Thank you, PJ. Thank you, DJ. How y'all doing? Clap it up. Make some noise for the energy. Like y'all know, this is really a sold-out show. We just got too many tables and chairs in here. We have one chair to be standing room only. So, y'all gonna hear some real nasty. I just want to let y'all know, everybody that's in here, y'all a bunch of nasty-ass freaks. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. White man eat fucking that taco up right there, right? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. All you ladies, disgusting. There's a bunch of freaks. I'm glad my mama don't live here. I'll be scared she might be in here trying to learn about some sex. So we're going to have a good time tonight. Y'all ready to have a good time tonight? All right then. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Trey Elliott. Give another round of applause. Now, coming to the stage, we have Ms. Tanya Washington, who's the founder of Real Talk movement. And if you have not checked out one of Latanya's events, please definitely check it out. She has all kinds of conversations on relationships and love and black men and black women. Please give it up to Miss Latanya Washington.
Thank you guys so much. We're going to have a good time, right? Y'all going to have a good time, right? We're going to have a good time, guys. All right, let's get it crunk.
Tell them what you did.
Which one? One book. If you open up the book, you know, for some of you guys who are ready for that real relationship, you know, we're going to talk about some sex tonight. If you really want to find a man, find a woman, come and check us out next Saturday with the amazing Clarks. They've been on the, what was that, Dr. Drew show. Just open up, when you look inside and see the ad, you'll see it right inside there, all right? That's good. Okay.
Give it up for Latanya Washington. All right, next coming to the stage is Uncle Warren. Now, he wanted me to call him Uncle Warren. Everybody call him Uncle Warren. He is a mortgage banker by trade, but I can only introduce him, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Warren.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, too. I have a question. Who all here has been to a small black church, or just a small church before, period? Oh, we got some couple. All right, okay. Have you ever been there when it's communion time? And the community, like, would everybody please move up? Ain't no sense in having the deacons walk way back there. Melanie was super sweet. She's like, hey, everybody, come on, please. But for real, though, can we have some black folk participation? I understand that if you have a booth, you don't want to lose your seat. So we'll make sure that somebody marks your seat and you guys get to stay. But how bad is it if we do this and we tape it and they're like, there was two people, the two dudes up front, and it was about sex. That was real bad. We don't have a woman up front. So if you guys would just please some black participation, even I know you're not black, bro, but you too. You come. We got a white person here making it like who's doing the damn thing. Come on, man. Yeah, you right. Yeah. I know your boy. I called you out. My boy Ron gave you some love. My cute girl in the white dress. You just like what? I don't care what you say. Don't point at me. Don't point. Come on, and just after the thing, you can go back and promise nobody to take a shit. So
behind the speaker, there's a whole table over here.
I know you guys are doing your own thing. Y'all can't write. Oh, they got that whole mama like, don't look at me. I do. Like, you know, and I don't want to get whipped. But hey, I appreciate you. Look at the cute girl in the white. Thank you, honey. Come sit up next to Ron so that Ron doesn't, you know what I'm saying, feel by himself. And I'm here. I'm the regular guy. Everybody else is famous. They just needed a regular voice.
Thank you.
Regular guy.
I'm just a regular guy.
Regular guy, have a seat. Next coming to the stage is my good friend, Miss Wendy Berry, who is the co-founder of Social Butterfly Consulting Group. Very passionate about her thoughts on sex and relationships. Please welcome Miss Wendy Berry.
Regular girl, I have sex as a child. I've done that successfully, clearly. So, and as soon as I saw him bring his beer, I was like, I can bring my Heineken, so I'm good. All right. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you're insightful. You have a good time.
All right.
Last but definitely not least is our videographer for the night and filmmaker. He has a documentary that he has just recently finished called Mind and Booty and Soul. Please welcome Mr. Michael Norville to the stage.
actually was Kevin the host, and last minute they want to put this big performance video. Mind, Booty, and Soul is actually a 10-year research project, and it's really about how the media has kind of transformed innocence into prostitution, and it's also about the history of the black woman's body, how it's been really objectified since the 17th century, even to the modern day world. So go to mindbootyandsoul.tv or mindbootyandsoul.com, and you can take a look at it. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Are we ready to talk about sex? Y'all ready to talk about doing it?
Got that song, DJ? Let's talk about sex. Salt and pepper. I'm ready for them to cut them TVs off.
All right, let's get on. So we're going to start our conversation. We're going to start our conversation talking about dating, specifically dating here in Los Angeles, California. So I want to ask our panel to each share their current relationship status and what is their philosophy on dating and sex in LA today. I'm going to start with you, sir.
My current status is I am in a relationship, not married, but in a relationship.
So you single?
Sometimes. You know, you put it that way. But and dating in LA is pretty much like dating anywhere. You know, if you find the right person, then you settle down. But, you know how I go in LA, women are looking for men to take care of them.
So you think women take care of here in LA?
I've been in LA for 2.5 years. Don't get her started. I can't find nobody to take care of me. They all want me to take care of them. Oh, they got me. So I got to get me an older lady.
An older lady to take care of you?
So that's something. I get me an older woman with a 9 to 5 so I can get on her insurance plan.
Whatever, dude. Melanie, what's your relationship status and philosophy on dating and sex?
I guess I'm single if I'm not married, right? Okay. I'm single then.
But you seeing somebody?
I'm kind of seeing.
Okay.
You didn't tell me that last night.
And what is your philosophy on dating and sex in LA?
I'm dating. I mean, I'm from here, so it's all I know.
All right, very good. All right, Latanya?
All right, I'm a divorcee, so currently single, but I've been divorced now for the past 13 years, so you know. I'm sorry. Dating in LA, it is interesting. You know, I think a lot of times now that it's being flipped around where the women have taken on the role of men, and so it's kind of flipped, I think. You know, you have more women looking about what can you, what can I get from you, or it's interesting.
All right,
Interesting.
interesting. Thank you. Michael?
I'm single in LA, and dating in LA is a big playground. But to piggyback off of what you said, as far as women wanting to be taken care of, part of that is the history of how men has treated women, not only in LA, but in the last 20 years. So women are going into relationships, you know what, I don't even take the relationship that serious, so I'm going into it, I got to get something up front. So if I get hurt or something terrible doesn't go the right way I wanted to, at least I got something to show for it.
Okay. All right, very good. Ms. Wendy? We might just look at you, nigga.
I'm tall, girl.
Uncle Warren, can you?
That's what you gotta move. I'm single. I'm very much so interested in someone.
But you ain't said it again.
I'm very much so interested in someone.
Thank you.
But dating in LA sucks. It's horrible. It's terrible.
Why you say that?
There's 5-to-1 ratio.
It's everywhere.
It's hard to meet people because it's the grass is greener philosophy, as I call it. And something you walk out and there's just a chick that just got a Pilates with some stretch pants and fake ass. And then I'm 35, so I'm competing with 21, and there's a fresh batch of 21 every week. So it's a lot of work for a single woman.
All right, very
Especially
good.
if you have a child.
And how old is your child?
I have a 15-year-old son.
You see, he's a teenager.
He's 6'3", he's an honor student, started on the basketball team.
What? No crap. Yeah, 16.
Yeah, he's 16 August. No.
Excellent. All right, Uncle Juan, what you got to say about your relationship status and dating?
Well, you know I'm not married, so that makes me very much single, and dating in LA is exhilarating. LA is ridiculous. Whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you like, whatever it is you're into, you can find in LA. The question is, are you positioning yourself to get what you want? I found the problem with both men and women. They market and sell themselves one way but want something else. So I say it's here. Even with the ratio being 5 to 1, if you know what you want, it's about understanding how to attract that and then effectively going after it. I did want to make a comment about women wanting to be taken care of by men. A lot of that comes from our culture and TV and watching the Kardashians. You have sex, get famous, and now everybody wants you. But there are a lot of great black women, and I'm not prejudiced, I just love me some black women. There are a lot of great black women who are simply saying, I want you to be able to hold your own. I got me. I just want to be able, when, you know, it's time for us to take a trip. You're not telling me, well, can you get the plane for it? So, I'd have to say that, yes, you get the 18-year-old, the 19-year-old who might be in fantasy land, but when we get to where you are, the 35-year-old, you got brothers, and they are out there who are like, oh, you got that? Together, we can build an empire. So it's there. It's just a matter of what you're looking for.
All right, very good. All right, very good. Now I'm going to ask our ladies over in the corner if they could just quiet it down just a little bit. Because you are interfering with our conversation. We can hear you. All right, so we're going to continue this conversation. Now, everybody knows that Steve Harvey has this movie, this book, that is oh so popular. So I want to ask our ladies first. What do you think of thinking like a man and acting like a lady? Melanie, I see you looking. What do you think about your homeboy, Steve Harvey?
I love Steve, but I think the film was entertainment, of course. I mean, you don't go to the movie thinking, okay, I'm going to go learn how to get a man when I come out of here, because it's not going to happen. And I think they need to do a part 2. I'll think like a man when you act like one. Like she said, the movie was very entertaining. Okay. And I did enjoy the book because there were some good points in that book. You know, so, but they were just solidifying what you already knew. What you should have already known. No, you knew it. Sometimes we get the red flags and we move them out the way. You see, you know. Yeah. So, I enjoyed the book. Yeah, great. Okay.
You mind if I chime in to what she said?
What?
You mind if I chime in to what Melanie just said?
Okay, what?
Well, that means that you agree that the book has great stuff in it. The book is simply saying, put it in practice.
Oh, yeah.
So if you practice it, it works. So it's great. The movie doesn't, it's not like, you can go say, oh, I watched the movie.
Some things, yeah.
Grab the book and read it.
Some things. They left out a few people.
Sure.
Yeah, all right. But Trey, what do you think? You think it's good for women?
I think if you're going to think like a man, ladies, you better pay some motherfucking bills. You're going to think like a man.
We been doing that.
You don't want to think about the bills, but you want to think like a man.
That's why you got independent women.
I saw the movie before I saw the movie, right? And let me say this. Let me say this real quick. Let me say this. And I'm just going to go back to the whole thing like a man. You see in the beginning, if you're not married and you're single, you heard that bullshit? If I'm your man and we ain't married, do we go together or not? If I go fuck another girl,
You're single though.
It's gonna be a problem.
but if I fuck another girl, we go together. It's a problem, right? How you going to say you single and get to marriage if you saying we go together, but we ain't really together because we ain't married?
Wendy, get in on this.
You're already fucking up.
Right, you're in a relationship.
So my thing is this: if you think like a man, if I go fuck another girl, women you need to understand. Think like a man. That don't mean shit. Alright? I wasn't thinking it is. I was just thinking with that. You're gonna think like that.
That's the problem, is that we're teaching women, and we're encouraging women to start taking emotion out of sex. They start having detachment.
And it's hard.
And that's where we're going. And women think that that's the best way, it's the best way to kind of like, deal with my emotions. And men do it all the time. They can have all this sex and have fun, and they don't think nothing of it. So, man, it looks good on the outside. You know, so now you got two people who don't really care emotionally. You don't have the intimacy, and we just, you know, just moving our bodies.
Right.
So, Wendy, let me ask you, in correlation to Steve Harvey's book, do you think the 3-month rule is still good practice? Do you think you should wait 3 months before you have sex? Does it really matter?
You know, that's what I'm toying with because
You ready to have sex?
How many months have you been ready? You baby?
I don't think so.
You in that second month and you can't hold
I
up?
just set rules and limitations. I feel like I'm grown. If I feel like I'm going to do something, I'm going to take responsibility. But I think
What you
now,
doing?
as of late, in the last, I'll say as of this year, it's been more of a challenge. Sometimes you kind of need a challenge. You need to set goals for yourself.
Okay.
And for me, if I had to set a 5-day rule or a 30-day rule, it's just for me to kind of be practicing something, you know, and not just doing what I've always done, because clearly that hasn't worked for so single. And I've been engaged before and could have been married and I chose not to, so.
If you wait 90 days, you just hide in the inner hole
I don't
inside.
think it's, but for the guys, you guys place any value on women who wait.
But if I wait 90 days and he got a little bitty thing,
Yeah, I'm not
it's gonna be a problem. I waited 90 days for this.
They're waiting to find that out before.
And I'd like to add, I screwed this guy on the first date, married him for 7 years. So you gotta ask some goddamn.
All right.
It don't matter.
I ain't never had a fire to love him and forget about him.
Okay, so, Trey, you say 3 months is too long. So how long does it take, on average, how long does it take to get a woman to bed?
Well, for me,
For you, it's gonna be a while.
it just depends. Like, you know, I mean, come on, man. You're talking to Trey Elliott. You know,
What does that mean?
I travel. You know, I get them like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't even want it because it's so quick. I be like, whoa. But if I was to say on average, you know, give me about 3 weeks on average. About 3 weeks. I think 3 weeks.
Uncle Warren?
I'm not for trying to set numeric standards when it comes to people. That is absolutely absurd. What Steve is doing is giving a guideline.
Right.
Hey, about this time. So what you do is you set don'ts. And if you meet a guy, and I like what she said, I'm a grown woman. Women, because I talk to women, we just keep it real. And they're like, hey, you know what, I went out last night, and I just felt like, today I'm feeling like that. I'm going to take the skeleton bone, throw it in the closet, I'm going to get the cutest guy I can find, it's going down. And nobody's going to know about that but me, if that's what she chooses to do. But now if she's looking for her husband, and she goes out and says, this is somebody I might marry, she doesn't want to create the perception that I might meet a guy any given night and sleep with them, because that's going to cause him to be super insecure. Most men are insecure, so he's thinking, you slept with me on the first night, look at Uncle Warren, hell, you're going to sleep with him in 10 minutes.
And so really, 10 minutes, come on now.
No, what I'm saying is, a man being...
It's been 10 minutes in your presence.
Yeah, you know what
I know really well. I ain't trying to fuck you.
But the truth is, Paul, if you want to go there, you're intelligently scared of me, and I ain't mad at you. I would be too, like, oh my God, I would lose my damn mind if I got some of that. And you're right, and you really would. But it's all good. But my point is, I was talking about the dude's insecurity. He would feel like if he got it that quick, what happens when Uncle Warren and Trey Ellis walks up? So you want to create the right perception.
All right, very good. Would you date a virgin? Would you marry a virgin?
Oh, would I date a virgin? Absolutely. Now,
Why? Absolutely. You see
well, first you have to understand, I'm wired a little different. I might be talking about sex because I'm great at it, but I don't really.
And how do you know this?
I don't really.
Do you have any references? All men sweaty got references.
Unfortunately, I got two. Let me just hand you my cell phone. Let me just, hey, we can talk about this afterwards. We can stroll in the back. I'm just vigorous that way.
Melanie want to know if you keep your shades on.
I will have you tattooing my name on your back. Don't take me in there.
I got that serious.
All right, guys. So let's get a little more specific. Let's talk about sex. Okay, ladies. So,
Here we are.
is oral sex mandatory?
Definitely. If you want me to stay in the picture,
Oral mandatory. Oral.
Is oral sex mandatory?
For who?
I mean, you don't have to do it every day, but you must show me your
And what is
skills.
bad?
No, you need to talk. You need to understand. Like,
You want to hold on to this relationship.
You need to be communicative.
Wait, so can you date a man who doesn't?
And the problem with most women is that they don't know their own bodies and they don't spend time with themselves.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so if you know what you're doing, I learned that in college. Whatever.
So you're saying if you don't know your body, you don't
If a
want
woman
oral sex?
doesn't know her body, she really doesn't know what she wants, period.
No, she's right.
And now, I think oral sex is great. I think it's
think it's the right person
I don't like
to
to
do
be
it.
asked to do it, but I think that it's a feeling. It's something you feel.
You don't like to be asked to do
I don't
it?
like to
Just do it. Be like Nike. Just do it.
So how about the motion? Just wrap the back of your hand. Is that the random event?
Is it
And men shouldn't always want a return service. Sometimes
It's a personal thing.
you need to just please your man. I mean, your woman.
Men make assumptions that you are wanting to do one thing, and that's because I have full lips. So that's just something that I like.
Stop it.
Wow, I haven't paid attention before now. You're right.
Yes, absolutely, positively, 100%. I mean, and I like this.
You're not gonna date her?
I mean, you know what? When we're getting to know each other, I'll give her like we start having sex, and she might have to kind of ease into it. So you know, by the third or fourth time we start having sex, and I'm not receiving oral sex, I'm going to talk about it. And she's not reciprocating, or she doesn't want to agree. I'm probably going to move on.
Okay.
Well, are you going to be doing her in that?
Oh, I love getting oral sex. So I don't have a problem with that, and I'm extremely proud.
The third or fourth time you want a return service.
No, I don't. I'm going to give it regardless if I get a return.
Would you give it on the first time with a girl?
Depending on the girl, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean, if you like doing it, you like doing it, right?
Yeah, but I really
But you know, I gotta
because
I gotta
in my mind, that makes me think that you do that to every girl that you meet. So it's kind of a turn off.
So it's a sexual act.
Here we go.
I know it's a sexual act, but that lets me know that you're that free. So now I'm checking for fever blisters.
You know what though? If you're about to have sex with that person, I don't want to set limitations
Exactly.
on sexual activities and the process of having sex.
Okay, I'm sorry. I see you got a lot of freaks.
Everybody who's
You're gonna have sex level 1 in the beginning, and then you're gonna ease into sex level 5.
I like to have
No matter if you're really into that person physically, mentally, and spiritually, you're still gonna
I like
ration it out.
the sex to grow as our relationship does.
No.
I don't want to do it all the first.
But sex can be a spontaneous
That's
act.
how I like it. That's how I like it.
Okay.
About 3 weeks, you're trying to stick it somewhere
That
and
really
don't need to
brings
go.
up is the point that I was doing to reading before I came, so I was well educated.
The ladies who just walked in out there, so join the conversation, have a seat right down here. Yeah, we like, right?
I mean, what's that?
Wait, but they were talking
What's that?
about.
I mean,
No, I was gonna say, I was gonna say, one of the things that I was reading was some of the research that I was doing, they're talking about the lack of foreplay. And foreplay does not mean oral sex.
It does not.
Foreplay means a lot of other things. So I think
A whisper.
those things, kissing and touching and
A whisper.
the energy that you want to create with someone. I mean, if you know it's like, this is just a fuck, like I'm coming, I'm fucking, I'm leaving, fine. But if it's someone at my age, I'm not really looking for that. You know, I'm not dating frivolously, I'm dating with a purpose. Like, I don't really make room for that, but I do need that foreplay. And that's not just, the man that I'm into right now, we've hung out at least 6-7 times, and we've never been intimate. We talk about it.
Okay, well, let me ask and you're really attracted to him. And still you're attracted to him.
I was always taught not to trust a girl who don't suck dick.
So you don't trust me?
Hey, I don't trust a woman who don't, because if she ain't doing it to you, that means she's doing it to somebody else. Yeah.
What have I ever done to you?
So,
Let's get a little more detail into
Let me say, there's a few things I want to. I hate to be here, but I'm gonna be co-signing with Whitney all night. First thing is something she said is super important.
Okay.
When she talks about a woman knowing her body. Women, you have to understand, men are ignorant, sometimes self-centered, sometimes stupid. For you to meet a man, give him your body and expect him to find that button himself beautiful. Know your body, understand what gets you there, what's going to bring you to orgasm, and very politely make sure that you guide that man the proper way. But if you don't know how to get yourself there, I'll be damned if you're going to have me working for hours trying to figure it out.
Why do you say very politely?
I figure after 35, you should pretty much know the
On the flip side, everybody always talking about women need to know their body. Fuck that. Men, we need to know our body.
We kind of easy.
Because men need to know our body and know the shit that we like. Like, I like my nipples lit. Yeah, everybody in here like
And we don't like that extra skin stuff.
I like my nipples.
Men learn their body.
Fellas think knowing their body mean they gay.
The extra skin. Clean it up.
If you ain't sucking my dick, at least lick my nipples, okay?
Their heads up by nigga get toilet paper and stuff is all.
But no, that whole nipple sucking thing, that is just something at 35 that I'm just now starting to see men my age express to me. For some reason, I think there is some like feminine association with doing that. So men at a younger age, when I was in my 20s and fucking men weren't telling me to like.
Oh, hold on. They're talking about the men. Wait. The men can't tell
Telling
you.
me that they like the nipple.
Oh, I know.
Is it for men that have a problem with toys, is it less about the toy and more about the timing of when we're using the toy? Like, are you more mad that after you finish and you think we finished that I want to use the toy?
I don't give a damn about that.
The toilet is getting me ready for you.
Can I sleep while you do it?
I'd rather for it to be a toy than to be your best friend.
Well, let me ask you guys. What is it with this pornography? I mean, women, do you guys like pornography? And men, do you guys bring pornography into the bedroom?
I love porno, but I ain't so used to watching it by myself.
Well, I don't like porno. I don't like the music. I don't.
Turn that shit off.
You watch a white porno.
No, I'm watching a black. I'm looking at a black porno with this guy.
See the Snoop Dogg version about
I'm
music.
just turned. Oh, it's not there. Yeah, I said we can make a better movie than this bullshit right here. The music. Why you gonna get R. Kelly? So it's like bing, bing, boom, boom.
Yeah. Melanie, you just said you trying to make a movie.
You can't even get your rhythm.
Melanie, you trying to make a movie, baby?
Telling you, this is no joke. It's real talk.
But, you know, one
We
of the
need
things
to invest more money in our black porn. That's what I said.
I've never been in a
I
porn.
seen better on YouTube. No wonder Kim Kardashian is making all that lingerie.
I personally don't do black porn very well. Sorry, I'm not.
You don't do it anymore, or you know what?
I don't know why. It's just I prefer. I think I prefer watching white women in porn.
Because, you want to see
They make noise.
I think I just have less of a It feels wrong to watch my sisters in porn. It feels a little weird to like y'all can agree with me. Y'all can agree with me. I don't mind seeing the blonde white girl and be like, all right, this be going.
Are you cool with just the brother just wearing the little white girl out? Are you cool with that? Okay. You get a black dude got this little 5-foot white girl just killing her. You be like, I get her ass.
I had a really good friend who used to have her husband to watch two women, so he didn't know how to do all sex practice. I don't think any man can match him. I'm not saying from personal experience, I'm just saying.
It's difficult, but some brothers can. It's difficult. Michael might be that one.
No.
My point is that I've never been in a porn, but some of the research that I got from my movie, and I interviewed several porn stars, and a lot of men were saying, I want to do porn, and she said, no, you don't, because the men that do porn don't like women.
They're gay?
A lot of them.
They don't like women. They really have women. A lot of men in porn have women issues. So you see that within the film, a lot of abusing, a lot of objectification, a lot of looking at them as objects. You see that over and over in porn. And so the people that actually are involved in that, they have their own issues with women, and that's one of the reasons why they get into it. I mean, that takes a lot of energy to keep banging a woman, and then go and have another orgasm and do it again and get yourself up again over and over again. That takes a lot of energy.
Okay, all right.
So, Michael, are there exceptions to
I have
that?
a blue pill for that.
Well, there's some brothers who put it down like that that love women. I'm just checking.
Better than Viagra.
But now, let me
And taking
ask
Viagra. Taking Viagra.
Don't get right.
And swearing they ain't took it. Oh, you done took something, goddamn it. It was 5 minutes last week and this week is 50.
All right, ladies.
Let me say this about porn real quick.
Okay.
I was square for a long time. I would have women who dated me just because they thought I was a super freak. They saw me out in the club, they're going, oh yeah, I'm feeling like that. I'm going with Uncle Warren to be disappointed. You don't have porn? So I got porn at the house now because the most conservative women, I'm talking masters, PhDs, and at some point they're like, you got some porn, right? For me, and I'm just like this, whatever she likes, whatever it takes to get her there, that she's comfortable is going to have an orgasm or two, will have that multiple orgasm. I'm the man, I'm fine with this. But, I'm not at home watching porn.
To me, the man I want, he can do that without a porno
Right,
or a
exactly.
toy.
Yeah.
Hello? He can do that with the gab, touch.
Yeah.
And he can do it, and I've had it. So I know it's out there. A compliment can make us single.
I complimented you earlier.
Yeah. I know about that.
All right, ladies, I want you to finish this sentence. I hate it when black men do blank during sex. Or when men.
Well, men, yeah.
I hate it when men.
Oh, you
I
can
hate
tell
it
them
when men do
I know, right? The black man, I hate it when the white guy does it.
Take it out of my race.
Come too soon.
Yes, and he was.
Come 2 seconds after it gets started. That's what I hate.
That ain't our fault, that's your fault.
Because you didn't give enough head.
That's you niggas got some
And you
good
lie. This ain't never happened before.
Girl, you got a boyfriend, we don't need to be doing this.
If you gave more head, you wouldn't come so fast. That's what
Okay, Latonya, you hate it when men do what during sex?
Sweat, just drenching in sweat. That's just, Girl, get on top. Get on top. And won't even do It's good. Get on top and ride that sweat.
She need to have sex with a nigga with a sweatsuit on. What you be doing
You
over
gotta
there?
burn the sweat.
What you be doing? Your thing gonna have a sweatsuit on with his dick out. Fucking you.
Hey, Ty, I ain't trying to say that, but there be them real big brothers that be sweating like that. They ain't even started yet. Oh, God.
All right, men, let me ask you guys. You wish more black women would do blank.
I wish more black women would really think. I don't know.
All right, because you get everything you want, like.
More black women will let a nigga skirt in their face. That's for my man right there.
Oh,
Like
okay.
a skirt in their face.
What in the face?
It's a
That
sign.
might not be a
It's
woman.
organized territory. It's a sign of power. Fellas, if you agree, put your hands up. If you with your girl, put your hands in your pocket if you agree.
I hate to tell you this, but if you give a woman everything she wants in bed, and she's like, baby, is that what you want? Because I'm getting she let you squirt anywhere you want. So I'm just saying, this is
Why that face so important? I know, right?
well, it's
Because we care, you give a fuck about your face.
Isn't it way sexier to do that like on her ass?
That's a fetish.
No, it's way sexier to be in her mouth.
You want somebody to squirt in your face.
No.
How much time did you do?
Say what?
How much time?
That means I'm experiencing. That means I'm experiencing
That sounds like
ultimate pleasure in the cold. That's what I'm saying. But in answer to your
Squirt in
question,
your face.
no, he said squirt in the face. I said I don't want to experience that in the cold.
You wish more black women would do what?
I wish more black women act like they wasn't right all the time.
Sometimes they
More women would act like they weren't right all the time.
But I think you're about
Right all the
You
time.
can be flexible. That's just in a
We
relationship.
can't really have a true relationship if you always gotta be right, and I gotta just always
You
like,
gotta get a
okay,
chance for the
well,
squirt in your face instead
I
of being
think
right.
I think more women need, even though we're right, most of the time we need to be more submissive and go ahead and let you think that you're right.
Exactly. We know we're wrong, but just let us
That's
think
what
we're
you do. You go on and agree. Okay, baby. So it ain't no argument. You right.
at the end of the day, it's really not
That's
about
how I do it. Okay, baby.
it's really about communication
communicating and expressing yourself.
It's about letting a man be a man. A lot of women don't know how to let a man be the man,
If
too.
you gotta let the man be a man, he might not be one.
All right, so ladies,
Is that from experience?
So what, baby?
Is that from your experience?
Yeah, well, my experience is I'm a man. You can't let me be a man. You can't let water be wet. I'm gonna let water be wet.
But I'm saying, I know you've been with some women before who were like, you know, too bossy or
No, let me just-
they were too independent.
Let me just
They
keep
didn't
it-
know how to
No, I hear what
embrace
you're
your
saying.
man.
I hear what you're saying, but see, I've dated women who are like, I want a real man. And you guys are gonna take this the wrong way and hate me, I don't care. But in my car when I'm driving, you can't get your own door. You can't get out the damn car, you can't get in. I don't care what time of the month it is, whether you're mad at me, what's going on. And so there is no letting me be like, well, today we ain't having that. We are, or you can drive your own car. See, if there's never a point where I'm feeling like, oh, I need to go ahead and adjust being a man. I explained to you before we start dating, this is how I am. You will be a lady at all times. If we get to the door, if you get there slightly before me, you will wait till I get the door. That's not optional. And if we go on a couple of dates and you now feel like, oh, I ain't doing that no more, that's the end of it.
Can you back up 1 second? I'm sorry, you said that.
What's up, baby?
What did you say you need a woman to do what?
Be a lady at all times.
And wait where?
I will wait until you open that door. I'm not touching it in the presence of a man.
No, she waits for me.
Oh, we're opening the door.
No, if we... okay.
She's waiting.
If we're going into a restaurant.
What is going on in your mind?
Whitney, you was my girl a minute ago.
Okay, Bonnie and Parker. Hey guys, we opening up.
No, here's my point. You can do that when you by yourself, but that's what I mean by let me do. You won't ever let me. If you have a problem with the fact that I am a man, you need to be with somebody else. I'm not going to stop being a man because you a strong, empowered black woman. You can go kick rocks with that one. So you don't let a man be a man. A man can't help it, and he will not allow you to let
I'm
him
saying
be a
if
man.
a woman jump out the car before you can even get out your door good, and you could do the stop that.
Oh yes, I can. I can drive her at home, and she won't be in that car again.
But you gonna go on and get you some coochie first.
No, I'm not. No, trust me. That's where men make the mistake. No, that's not real talk. So you don't know Uncle Warren. That's where men make the mistake. They make the mistake where, oh, I better get the ass first. Hey, you can keep that ass. You keep all of it because I am a man. I'm not going to subject myself to what you think is empowerment between your legs, and then later on you be like, I want a real man after I've let you. What's the term looking for?
So why are you saying
emasculate yourself?
Okay, you guys
what's wrong with you?
You guys are
But I'm single for that exact reason.
Okay,
Because when I draw demarcation, I mean.
All right, I want to leave some time for a studio. Yes, I really want to ask our ladies before we get to our studio questions. If a man asks you for anal sex, you think he's gay?
Hey, you gotta try at least one.
Get out.
You think get out?
No.
I think you got it wrong. Where who's getting the aim?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want no
If he asking you to strap up, he damn sure gay.
No, you asking her.
Okay, so he's penetrating. Is that okay?
The men was quick to jump in. They know they want it. Stop lying.
Do you think he would?
No, I would not think he was gay.
All right.
You know,
I don't think he's gay, but he ain't doing me. My booty hole is too tight, first of all.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Wait. What did you say, Wendy?
If he asked me, I took a boo-boo the other
If he
day.
wanna do it on you,
You think that he was suspect? If he asked me, that he just,
he just wanna try it. It's dead. He's looking at me, put his finger in it. I'm like, oh, maybe if I,
That's as far as you can go, and I'm gonna try to bark that
But
out.
I am wondering why, like, the pussy.
What's the thrill? All this good pussy, because you have a booty? No, because it's tighter. Oh, my hair is tighter than mine. My pussy's up.
All right, we had a very active
I had a
audience.
coochie surgery
I
tighter.
want to get to our audience with one question.
That's for the same reason.
keep him up, baby. Keep him up.
Because oral sex is not okay. So they want.
What's your question?
I mean, to each his own.
Well, my point, she was saying that, you know,
What was the thrill?
anal sex would make them, or what's the thrill and why is it good enough?
Okay.
I would say for the same reason that they like oral sex, that doesn't make them gay.
Right.
Right. Because the girl that they're dealing with, there's something that's tight. And like mine is.
But for the same reason that this isn't necessarily enough, it's just.
If a dude keep wanting to do it in the ass, something is then he's homosexual.
I'm not sure.
He's a homo sapien.
I would look at his eyebrows when they
All right,
said.
so if you guys have any questions for our panelists, please line up behind this beautiful
Personally,
lady.
I want my team to have feel free to
Yeah, Darren, do you have a question for our panel?
I have a question.
Yeah, you want to step up to the mic and ask a question?
I
Come on, man.
It's all right.
Y'all better ask questions before we start asking y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you start with that? Why don't you ask a question?
Okay, do you do oral?
Yeah, I do some more.
Do you do oral?
Do
Do you do?
Like you did work, yeah, I do some more.
No, do you close your eyes? A lot of guys don't study the vagina. They close their eyes. And
Let me tell you, there's some qualifications you gotta pass to get it. If I can smell you before I get down there, you ain't gonna get it.
right. Sometimes you don't smell ladies.
Well, no.
Why are your eyes closed?
You gotta do the smell test. You gotta do the smell test.
Now look, I want to say this. If you're smelling like old day cabbage, something wrong. And if you're smelling too good, you're hiding some shit. I like that nice, good old pussy smell. I don't want your shit smelling like lip gloss and strawberries on the goddamn. It can't smell like shit. No, you do that nice, good, little, not pussy smell. Got little. Okay, that's a little pain. I don't want to go down there and I'm smelling Jolly Ranchers and now later. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck going on?
She might have put an outlet down there. Just
Unless it's now, if it smell like now later, bitch, I better see now later in the pussy. Can I just, this is the thing with black men, or just men and oral sex with women, alright? You can get a disease, whether it's a man or a woman you're going down on, but it's internal. You know what I'm saying? And it's wet, it's open. So cats be like, man, it's more of a proclivity to probably get something down there. That's why it's kind of like, that's why you got to really be comfortable with that woman.
You better know.
And then you can give her that. That's what that is. My mama told me it's a jungle down there. It's all bears and lions and tigers.
And bears.
And Tony the Tiger.
But sometimes men get mad because after they go down, I still want you to put a condom on. I just ate that food. You want me to put it? Yeah. Something wrong.
How would you, girl?
I know what's wrong with me. Well, how the damn thing?
Whoa. How can you not put the condom on around his tongue then?
Ain't nothing wrong with me, huh?
How can you even put the condom around his tongue?
Right. We tried that. It feels better without the condom.
Oh, really? Oh.
On his tongue.
Oh, but he got to put the condom around. He can't go bareback.
That's where the disease and stuff.
I just wanted to dispel something. I'm an OBGYN nurse. Okay, these two fingers have had more pussy than anybody can ever imagine. Okay.
Oh, damn. Can I smell your fingers?
Can I smell them?
Open and all of that. If I can put my mouth on you, you can put your mouth on me. Okay, there's nothing open unless a woman is potentially on her cycle. Okay, yes, you are the interim and right. But there's nothing more open. Anything I can get from you, you can give me the same way, and vice versa.
You're here to tell us that he can put
You're affected and afflicted because yours is external and mine is internal, and you have to go to it to get to it. But there's nothing different. So if you're going to get something, either way, you're going to get something.
And I read that they on their period, you got to wrap the pussy up in aluminum foil.
No, you just wait till her period is over.
You got to wrap it up in aluminum. So there's nothing.
Go to work. Right now, you got to get with the move.
Between your legs, and if your balls are sweaty, then you're
Okay, we got it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, what you do right now.
Peace on it, girl.
And me and my boy want to smell your fingers when you're done.
Okay, we have.
No, that's you. He said that too.
Panel. We need to hear this question.
Panel. All right, we got a band coming up. So what I want to do is ask this beautiful lady to ask her question, and then I want you guys to close with your philosophy on sexual relationship. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I've been married for a very long time.
We did.
35 years.
We so glad.
What's she say?
He has a very unique perspective.
Wow.
Yeah, we got a ring on.
No, because I gained weight since then. I don't want
I'm just playing. Go ahead.
You got to get your back on. It's over.
I'm very clear about who I am. But I know that, but I'm a beta female. I don't mind my man taking charge and being in the front, and I'll be his cheerleader and I'll support for them. I'm very comfortable with that.
Me too.
So she'll date a 50-year-old rapper.
35 years. So.
You've been married 35, is that what you said?
Yes.
So that explains it.
35
Go ahead.
years. But I think we raise our daughters, even if they're alpha females, to want an alpha male. And that doesn't always work. And so as a man, do you have a problem with your masculinity if you are a beta male? I mean, are you comfortable being her cheerleader? Can you take the back seat and let her run things?
Yeah, you say alpha and beta. We're talking about fraternities and sororities. We're talking about some Q dogs.
No, I don't think you have any beta males up here at all. But for the record, I mentor a lot of young black men, and I don't mentor any of them that way because too many black women are complaining that they can't get a man. And when they say that, they're talking about an alpha male. And the definition of that sometimes gets misconstrued. Alpha male doesn't mean you dominate the woman, you pull her hair and tell her to go in the kitchen. But that does mean that she always feels, even if you make 90,000, makes 105, she still feels provided for emotionally, sexually, and she feels protected.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. More, I want you to end with that, and then when I panel to conclude this dialogue, but more finish your sentence, and Wendy, I want you to.
And she feels protected. For me, that's what the alpha male means. You can be alpha male and still be the biggest cheerleader for your woman.
Okay, thank you, Uncle Warren, for joining us. Your comments, Wendy, your last words, your last comments.
I necessarily need an alpha male, but I don't want to. What I don't want to do is play the role of the man in my relationship. I want a leader. I want to trust my man enough to be able to follow him close enough to him to whisper words of inspiration and guidance and instruction, and hopefully he takes that to heart. You know, but at the same time, you know, I want to allow him the ability to make mistakes, knowing that he had our best interest.
That's right.
We might have failed, but baby, I know you had us.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Wendy, for joining us. Michael, your last words.
I mean, my last words is, to me, it's really about three-dimensional sex. Mentally, spiritually, and physically.
Right.
So there was something brought up earlier that we got the 90-day rule, you know, and some people play into, you know, that's the best way for a woman to present herself. You know, at the end of the day, you know, you want to create a foundation because it's so easy to get involved with somebody's body. The body is so easy that you never develop the spirit or the mental aspect, and especially as a man because you get so wrapped up in the body. So, you know, I like to give those early moments where I can develop those other things because I want to be able to touch your body with my mind. And I can't do that if I'm just into your body with my body.
Okay, all right, very good. Thank you for coming, Michael. Latanya, your last words.
One thing we cannot forget is intimacy. So don't let everything just be about sex. Find someone that you really, really want to be with, you know, and just, you know, be with that person and let's get into the intimacy, not just it being about sex.
Thank you so much, Latanya Washington, for joining us.
I just said life is short, you know. Sometimes you look at for some Prince Charming that's right there staring at you, been looking at you the whole time, and you're missing out because you're looking for something that's really unattainable. So a lot of times we just think life is short. By the time you figure it out, your eggs gonna be dead. You ain't gonna have no babies.
Listen to Melody, like I
You're gonna
said.
have gray hair on your.
Thank you, Melanie. Thank you so much for joining us. Melanie, come on. Trey.
Basically, if you want a healthy sex life, remain single. If you want to practice celibacy, get into a relationship.
Not true.
That's what I got to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our conversation.
Thank you for coming, everybody. I didn't get to say nothing.
Please make sure you join the dialogue every Wednesday from 5 to 6. Next month, we will be talking about being gay in the black community.
Oh, no.
And our next dialogue will be here where we're talking about being a black gay Obama supporter. So make sure you check out next month on Club Dialogue and Dialogue. Thank you very much.